Welcome to my YouTube channel. Every coin has a history where history meets hidden fortune. Here I share real videos of rare and old coins, including pieces worth millions that can truly change a collector's life. If you love coin hunting, rare finds, and valuable treasures, this channel is your guide to the world of priceless coins. The Washington quarter dollar of 1965 holds a very special place in American coin history, and when found in very fine condition it becomes far more than just pocket change, because this year marked a historic turning point when the United States Mint officially transitioned from 90% silver quarters to the new copper-nickel-clad composition, making the 1965 Washington quarter the first regular issue quarter struck without silver, a fact that forever changed U.S. coinage and instantly makes this coin a symbol of an entire era, featuring the familiar portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan on the obverse with sharp details in the hair, strong lettering, and clear rim definition that collectors carefully examine to determine condition, while the reverse proudly displays the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings holding arrows and olive branches, representing both strength and peace, and in very fine condition the feather details, wing separation, and overall strike quality remain clearly visible, which significantly increases collector interest, especially because 1965 quarters were produced in extremely high numbers, yet surprisingly few have survived in high-grade circulated or near uncirculated condition due to heavy use during the coin shortage years of the mid-1960s. And what truly excites collectors and investors is that some 1965 quarters possess unique features such as doubled die errors, off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, or even extremely rare transitional errors like being struck on silver planchets, which can transform an ordinary-looking coin into a major rarity. And in today's market these exceptional examples can command astonishing prices ranging from several $100s to well over $1,000. With some certified error coins and special mint set examples reaching values close to $2,000 depending on rarity, demand, and grading, making the 1965 Washington quarter a powerful reminder that even modern-era coins can hide incredible value, especially when preserved in very fine or better condition, professionally authenticated, and graded by reputable services. And for collectors this coin represents history, transition, and opportunity all in one small piece of metal, proving that careful examination of everyday coins can still lead to remarkable discoveries, financial potential, and a deeper appreciation for America's numismatic legacy. Building further on the story of the 1965 Washington quarter, collectors often underestimate this coin because of its modern appearance, yet seasoned numismatists know that condition, rarity, and subtle minting characteristics are what truly drive value. And during 1965 the U.S. Mint removed all mint marks from circulating coins to discourage hoarding, which means every 1965 quarter appears without a mint mark, making collectors rely entirely on strike quality, surface preservation, and eye appeal when evaluating a specimen. And in very fine condition the coin shows only moderate wear on Washington's cheek and jawline while the hair ribbon and liberty remain strong and readable. And this balance of circulation wear with preserved detail makes the coin especially attractive to collectors who seek affordable yet historically significant pieces, while advanced collectors search aggressively for examples with crisp strikes, satiny luster remnants, and minimal contact marks, especially those originating from early production runs. And as the coin market continues to grow globally, interest in transitional years like 1965 has increased dramatically, pushing prices higher for premium examples and rare air varieties. And auction records repeatedly show that certified 1965 quarters with dramatic mint errors or exceptional eye appeal can sell for hundreds and in some cases approach the $2,000 range, particularly when demand from registry set collectors intensifies. And this sustained market strength proves that the 1965 Washington quarter is not just a common coin but a historical artifact that represents economic change, technological advancement in minting, and a key chapter in U.S. monetary history, making it an essential topic for collectors, investors, and history lovers alike who understand that true value is often hidden in plain sight. As we go even deeper into the legacy and long-term significance of the 1965 Washington quarter dollar, it becomes clear why this coin continues to capture attention decades after it first entered circulation, because 1965 was a year of economic pressure, rising silver prices, and nationwide coin shortages that forced the U.S. Mint to rapidly modernize production, and this urgency resulted in massive mintages that were rushed into circulation, meaning that coins with clean strikes, balanced weight, and strong design elements are far scarcer today than raw mintage numbers suggest, and in very fine condition the 1965 quarter tells a visual story of American commerce, showing honest circulation where while still preserving the dignity of Washington's portrait and the powerful symbolism of the eagle, which appeals deeply to collectors who value originality and historical authenticity, while serious investors focus intensely on special mint set examples produced between 1965 and 1967, as these coins were struck with higher quality dies and superior finishes, often displaying smoother surfaces and sharper details that command strong premiums in the market. And beyond standard issues, the real excitement lies in rare era varieties such as doubled dies visible in the lettering of "In God We Trust" or "Liberty," dramatic off-metal strikes, misaligned dies, or planchet errors that occurred during the transition away from silver, all of which are highly sought after and regularly achieve prices in the high hundreds to several $1,000s when authenticated and graded. And as online auctions, coin shows, and global marketplaces continue to expand, demand for historically important transition year coins like the 1965 Washington quarter has steadily increased, driven by both seasoned collectors building registry sets and new enthusiasts discovering that even clad-era coins can hold remarkable financial potential, and this growing interest reinforces the idea that the 1965 quarter is not merely a mass-produced coin but a cornerstone of modern U.S. numismatics, representing change, adaptation, and hidden opportunity, encouraging viewers to carefully examine their own collections and pocket change because within these seemingly ordinary quarters may lie a valuable piece of history capable of surprising even the most experienced collector. Continuing this deep exploration of the 1965 Washington quarter dollar, it is important to understand how grading, preservation, and market psychology all come together to influence why certain examples achieve remarkable prices, because a very fine condition coin represents a perfect balance between history and collectability, showing natural circulation while avoiding harsh damage such as deep scratches, corrosion, or cleaning, and collectors strongly prefer coins with original surfaces, even if lightly worn, over coins that appear unnaturally bright, and this preference has steadily increased demand for honest, problem-free examples of key transition year coins like 1965. While professional grading by major services adds another powerful layer of confidence and value, as certified coins are trusted by buyers worldwide and often sell for significantly higher prices at auction, especially when labeled with attractive grades, special mint set designations, or verified mint errors, and as the global coin market continues to grow through online platforms, social media, and YouTube education channels, more collectors are learning that the story behind a coin is just as important as its metal content, and the 1965 Washington quarter tells a story of economic pressure, technological change, and national adaptation that resonates strongly with modern audiences, which is why collectors from beginners to advanced investors actively seek out the best possible examples, pushing premium prices into the hundreds of dollars and, in rare certified cases with exceptional eye appeal or dramatic errors, toward the $2,000 level, and this sustained interest ensures that the 1965 quarter remains relevant year after year, not as a forgotten clad coin but as a symbol of a pivotal moment in American history, encouraging viewers to look more closely at their coins, learn proper evaluation techniques, and appreciate how even a single quarter can represent decades of history, craftsmanship, and hidden market potential when preserved in very fine or better condition. Taking the discussion even further, the long-term collector appeal of the 1965 Washington quarter dollar is closely tied to how it bridges the gap between classic silver coinage and the modern clad era, making it emotionally and historically significant for collectors who appreciate transitional pieces, because this was the first year Americans experienced a quarter that looked familiar yet felt different in weight and sound, and over time these coins became silent witnesses to changing economic policies, rising metal prices, and the modernization of the U.S. Mint. And when a 1965 quarter survives in very fine condition, it carries with it decades of circulation history while still maintaining strong visual integrity, which is why such examples are often chosen for educational collections, registry sets, and long-term holdings, while advanced collectors and investors place special emphasis on surface quality, strike sharpness, and originality, knowing that these factors can separate an ordinary circulated coin from one worth hundreds of dollars. And as awareness grows through auction records, price guides, and online content, the market continues to reward coins with documented provenance, professional grading, and rare error classifications, creating sustained upward pressure on the highest quality and most unusual 1965 quarters. And this dynamic market environment proves that value is not solely about age or precious metal but about story, scarcity within condition, and collector demand, which is why the 1965 Washington quarter remains a powerful example for viewers that modern coins can still offer meaningful investment potential and historical depth, inspiring both new and experienced collectors to study minting history, examine details closely, and recognize that even a coin once considered ordinary can become extraordinary when understood, preserved, and appreciated over time. As we move toward the final layer of understanding the 1965 Washington quarter dollar, it becomes clear that this coin's true strength lies in the combination of history, condition, rarity, and ongoing collector fascination, because while millions were minted, very fine and higher-grade examples with clean surfaces and balanced wear are increasingly difficult to locate today, and this scarcity within quality continues to drive demand upward, especially as younger collectors enter the hobby through digital platforms and begin focusing on transitional coins that tell powerful stories. And the 1965 quarter stands out as a symbol of economic change, marking the moment when silver disappeared from everyday American money, which gives the coin an identity far greater than its face value. And when paired with special characteristics such as early strike sharpness, attractive toning, or certified mint errors, the market responds strongly, often rewarding these pieces with prices in the hundreds of dollars and, in exceptional cases, approaching the $2,000 level. And this sustained interest reinforces an important lesson for every viewer and collector. Knowledge, patience, and careful inspection can transform a simple coin into a meaningful historical artifact and potential investment, making the 1965 Washington quarter dollar a lasting reminder that hidden value often exists where few people think to look, waiting to be discovered, studied, and appreciated by those who truly understand the art and history of numismatics.